And we'd have to discuss what's going on. What's coming next. Anyway, so let's get us started. Let me see here. First off,
That is not what I wanted to do.
change the playlist. Second off, turn off this little thing. Okay. Well, last we left off, you completed Wild Beyond Witchlight. Given the promise of a wish, Silva decided to hold off on getting her reward from Zabilna, the Archfey of Prismir, in favor of cleaning up some long taken care of baggage. So, in the interest, yes, thank you for your patronage. Anyway,
Of
so
course.
in the interest of dealing with something from your past and having believed you've earned a good rest and kind of break from what your boss wants you to do, you decide to head to Baldur's Gate, your old stomping grounds. Now, question: do you bring do you bring Zarek along with you?
Okay, that would be no, because
Mm-hmm.
upon mission completion, Osmodius was to take Zarek, and I was to get my reward for completing the mission and bringing in a new follower.
I see. Okay. Well, in that case,
I would. Uh-huh.
rather than Asmodeus informs you that in order to inaugurate Zarek into his services properly, there's a place you'd need to go first. He can't really just directly pull Zarek in and force contract, but he can send you to a close by cult of Asmodeus to deal with that.
Okay.
There they would have an imp that would set up a contract for him.
Alright, then I would go and do that.
Okay. Okay. And you do get your reward from Asmodeus as well.
Yes.
I'm going to say he does give you a permanent boon of the Witchlight Monarch. Only, here's the difference.
That's what I was waiting for.
Instead of monarch wings, they're black feathered wings. Almost like an Araigne's.
Alright, let me change that feature around a little bit. How many uses do I get per long rest?
Um, it would be equal to your proficiency modifier.
Araigne's wings. As you have the wings, you gain a fly speed equal to walking speed. You gain a +5 on all charisma based ability checks. These effects last for 1 hour.
Also, the duration is reduced to 10 minutes.
equal to your proficiency modifier per long rest. And you said instead of an hour, it's 10 minutes. So let's make
Yes.
sure I get that changed. So that should be 4 out of 4. I recover on a long rest, apply, and save. I kept the name Charm of the Monarch.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add that this is a gift from Osmodeus, a reward. Reward from Osmodeus. All right, there we go. All right, I got that added.
Okay, nice. Alrighty. Well,
Oh, is it still an action to activate that, or?
yes, it's still in action.
Okay. That's what I thought. Just wanted to double check. I didn't need to change that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You take Zarek where he needs to go, and it's conveniently on the way to Baldur's Gate anyways. And as you drop him off, he's like, okay, boss. And he's obviously very nervous because he doesn't like where he's at, but he doesn't feel like he has a choice.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I will lead him where we need to go so that he can do his initiation and sign the pact.
And he is initiated. An imp
Okay. No.
pulls up and has him sign a contract and goes, okay. Well, okay, boy. So, for simple practices only, you swear your soul to Asmodeus' service, forever and always, or until you die within the 9 hells, while you're in devilish form. Of course, after you've gotten up in rank, of course. No such luck for the Lemures. Yeah, the benefits would be you are granted extra power, stronger, more benefits, wealth, all that fun stuff. We have a fantastic dental plan. And I assume you just leave him as the imp is just talking about this stuff.
Yep. The imp just drones on, and I just will walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I got better things to do.
Yeah. And so you head off. As you approach Baldur's Gate, you notice that there's an incredible amount of people approaching the gates. In fact, they're thronging to get inside the city. Eventually, you're able to get yourself through. Out of curiosity, are you listening in, trying to get some idea of what's going on?
So can you repeat what's happening?
So
I zoned out.
You're at the gates of Baldur's Gate, and there is a excessive amount of people. They're just thronging to get into the gate. You manage to get yourself through, but I mean, the question is, are you trying to figure out why there are so many people here?
Yes, I believe I would be, because that's an unusual amount of people trying to get through.
Mm-hmm. Make a investigation or perception. Your choice.
Let me see. Uh, ow. That's in that one. Starting off
Oof.
strong tonight.
Oof. Oof. You're not sure, but you're able to get in. And quickly, you find that the gates are closed behind you, and the Flaming Fist is not allowing anybody else entry. In fact, you notice that the Flaming Fists start beating on a couple of people who aren't complying.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you remember the Flaming Fist. The Flaming Fist are the lower city guard of Baldur's Gate. They're
Oh, I remember them. They don't bother with red tape. They just go for it.
Yeah.
I remember them.
Yeah. And if as they're doing what they can, and they're not pleasant about it. They are the definition of police brutality.
Yeah, that doesn't change my what the fuck?
Eventually, one of them does notice. He goes, "Oi, you! The captain wants to see ya."
Why me?
Just meet Captain Zodge. It's something about civic duty.
Here we go again. All right, I'll at least hear him out.
Mm-hmm.
That, and because I really don't feel like trying to fight a bunch of the guard at once.
Uh-huh.
Mainly because that wouldn't be a fight. I would just aim to destroy the chains and open the gate.
Mm-hmm.
That would not be a fight. I'm gonna go see the captain.
So, you go to see the captain, and as you enter, he looks you up and down. Recognition kind of gleams in his eyes, and he goes, "Ah, well, very interesting. I am Captain Zodge. And what was your name again?"
I don't believe your man asked for it when he sent me your way.
What's your name?
Silva.
Hmm.
I forgot to add my character's last name to her character sheet. I need to check my notes for the backstory stuff. I did not write it in there. That means I've got to go to Discord and go back through our messages, which is not going to be any faster. God damn it.
Let me see here.
My father. I see where you put my target, because your target is a vampire family. Okay, I thought you also gave me a family name.
I don't remember if I did. I don't think you.
I don't see it. It's not a big deal. I feel like still, even if I had it written down, Silva wouldn't hand it out anyways because she's not a noble anymore. Silva.
Were you part of the... And he gives your family's name.
That family is no longer of nobility.
Still. Rather unfortunate business what happened. It seems, yeah. How about, listen. It is the height of a crisis that we're dealing with. There are tons of refugees flooding into Baldur's Gate from El Terrell. And many have started to fear that Baldur's Gate must be next.
Next for what?
Oh, you know what happened to El Terrell, right?
I'm afraid I've been away for quite a while, and have only just returned to the continent.
Well, about a week or so ago, El Terrell just popped out of existence. There's just nothing but a hole in the ground. And
He
since
raises an eyebrow.
yeah, don't know exactly what's causing that, but hey, refugees are coming to our fair city. There's too many people coming in, not enough going out. You know the deal. We're too preoccupied having to deal with the refugee crisis. I'm going to need to employ your assistance in getting getting the getting some help, some work done. It seems the Cult of the Dead 3 have been rearing up again. We had thought we had wiped the bastards out, but like cockroaches, they seem to keep coming.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to earn a little extra coin.
Mm-hmm. You should. For doing this, you'll get 200 gold pieces, plus my gratitude, which is worth a lot more around here. A few blocks from the Basilisk Gate is the Elf Song Tavern. We have a spy there named Tarina. They're gathering rumors for the guild, and she owes me a favor. So you'll tell her that I sent you, and she'll tell you all she knows about the Dead 3. Also, for the love of Baldur, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends.
I see. I will go and meet with her and see what information she's managed to gather then.
Sure thing.
And Silva will go to the inn.
And by the way, that's the hook for Descent into Avernus.
That's the actual hook.
Yeah, you guys, your party comes into the gate. You're voluntold to go meet the captain, and then he voluntold you to deal with the Cult of the Dead 3 for him.
I mean, you've got to love how my immediate response to being voluntold that the captain wants to meet me was, okay, I could just snap the chains on that gate and watch the city flood with refugees and not deal with that problem, or I could avoid combat.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
probably not a good response to have.
Mm-hmm. But yes.
All right. I'm gonna head to the the Silver Song Inn,
The Elf Song Tavern.
Elf Song Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
it's way the fuck off.
yeah. So let me.
All right, I need to go meet Tarina or whatever.
Yes, Tarina. Tarina.
Did he at least give me a description of what she looks like, so I'm not asking around? Okay.
And let me put you here. I feel really good about this. About what I was able to do. Thankfully, pretty much all the most of the maps in the first chapter of this adventure are easy to make in Dungeon Alchemist. So, let me see here. Welcome to the Elf Song Tavern.
John?
Yes?
Oh, there you are. You said welcome to and cut out.
Oh, sorry. The Elf Song Tavern.
Okay,
You currently
So
stand in the top room, tap room. And nobody of this, nobody here catches your eye. They don't seem to be the person you're looking for. Yeah.
Okay, so just no one in general that I see on this floor.
Yes. There are a number of private rooms, or there are a number of private stalls where people can get some privacy, but not much. There's also um, the room to the south, the door to the south that's not the double doors leading out,
This one.
is labeled the VIP lounge. Let me see here. Or actually, it's labeled the lounge.
The lounge.
The lounge.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a nice amount of people here. There are 3 people gambling over here. There's some people at the bar. One guy is just sitting by the fireplace. Apparently, he's writing stuff down and on a little scrap of on a little like notepad.
Are there any signs around the door for the lounge that said, what the fuck? This is an old ass token.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten the chance to. Let me fix your token. I haven't actually gotten around to.
I was talking about the health pool, is why I said that.
Oh.
I don't mind that it's still just a bust. That's
Okay.
fine. It was just that the health pool was 30 something. Like, no, it's not 36. It should be 81.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is there any signs around the lounge door that would say like to keep out or in private use or anything of that sort?
No.
And is there a sign for the door directly to the north or east?
The northern door looks to be where the kitchen is. The eastern door seems to be some kind of private dining room. It's not currently occupied because you do note that there is no sign that says "Do not disturb" on the doorknob.
What was the eastern one again?
A private dining hall.
Okay. And there, you said there was a sign that says "Do not disturb."
Yeah, it's hung. It's hung on the door, but it's flipped to where it's not showing the "Do not disturb" sign. It's like the back
Okay, so
end,
it's
and it's
backwards.
a blank slate. Yeah.
Okay. But the lounge door doesn't have that at all.
Yeah, it does not have that at all.
Okay, I'm gonna open this door then.
You are met with an excessive amount of smoke. And this is that ripe tobacco smoke. There's a couple people who are here, and they're just sitting there enjoying their pipe weed, for lack of a better word.
She squints a little bit at them and just closes the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can't just straight up go to the back. This looks almost like one of the stall rooms, but I can see a door through there. What's with that?
Mm-hmm. That looks to be a storage room.
Okay. Um. I'd rather not just walk into the private dining room, even if the do not disturb sign is flipped backwards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay. Let me see here. By the way, something I'm frustrated about in something I'm frustrated about with Dungeon Alchemist, they don't have a way to mirror stairs so that you can fit them the way you want to. I had to download a separate asset to get those corner stairs to work. It's dumb.
Oh,
They
man,
have the
that's
means to mirror, they just don't have it for the stairs with corners. And you would think that if you don't include that for corner stairs, you'd at least have a separate asset so that you could get the configuration you need.
You would think.
Sorry, my little gripe is over. But yes.
You're good. I don't blame you one bit.
And as you step up, you instantly see the person you're looking for. She is in the middle of she is in the middle of a game where she's gambling. And after as she raises up, I believe she's playing Baldur's Bones. She raises up her hands and goes, "Well, sorry boys, just not your night," and collects some winnings.
Okay. That's amusing.
Mm-hmm.
I will approach. Since it looks like the game is over. You do not have her center of a tile. You have her center of a table.
I know. I did that on purpose.
How the fuck did you do that?
Holding Alt.
You can do that?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, that's cool. Interesting. But seriously, what the fuck, John?
Well, she's at the table. She's sitting at the end of the table. She's not in one of the extra spaces.
Good afternoon, madam.
Ah. Do I know you?
No, but a mutual friend has sent me.
I have many friends.
Yes, you do, but I've only just arrived in this city, so there's only one I could have met.
You could have met any of my friends. I don't know who you're talking about.
Silva is very much trying not to say it in front of other people, and that much I believe would be obvious.
Listen, if you need to talk, let's find someplace private.
I would appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. She is going to... She's going to lead you over here into one of the private dining halls. She's setting the sign to do not disturb. All right. Why do you have why are you here with me? What do you want?
God, Captain sent me. Figures you might have some rumors about the three.
Him.
Yes, I really don't want to be doing this either.
Well, let me see here. Let me double check something. Well, I'll honor the favor I owe the captain, but I do need some help. Before I can really give you the information, I have some trouble coming. It seems some old friends have decided to track me down, and they're not too happy about the way we left things off. So, when they
You know,
come, if you deal with them, I'll happily tell you what you need to know.
she kind of pinches the bridge of her nose. And how many people are there?
Well, I know of one particular who will be coming. He might be bringing a couple of his friends along. Who knows? Maybe up to 7.
She kind of squints at Tarina, and just looks around, looks back at Tariana, looks at her single self, looks back at her, pulls Snicker Snack off of her back, and then puts Snicker Snack back. Like, I am one person. Like, it is a whole show of I am just one person, and you're expecting 7.
I mean, all I'm asking is a way to, you know, get them away from me. I'm not asking for much. And hey, I'll help. For what it's worth.
I will see what I can do. Maybe I can talk our way out of it, but we
And
won't
by
know
the
for
way,
certain until they show up.
I need you to remember this part of the adventure is meant for level 1 to 2 max.
Oh, I know. This was purely a show of you must be stupid to
Oh
think
no.
that one person should go against 7.
No, this is going to be absurd whenever whenever you exit the Elf Song Tavern. Well, whenever you get to this fight, because I need you to remember through this particular part of the chapter, this is meant for a party of 1 to 2, levels 1 to 2.
Okay. The fact that you keep reiterating that is mildly concerning.
Yeah, and beyond using the new stat blocks, you can look up the old stat blocks later, but beyond using the new stat blocks, I kept the same monsters for the I kept the same monsters for this fight.
Okay. Do you know when they'll be arriving?
No, probably an hour or so.
Noted. And who am I looking for? I need a
Oh,
description.
he'll be obvious. He's known as Deadeye. Um, Balding guy, pirate, cloudy in one eye.
Noted.
He'll be
I'll
pretty
see what I
obvious
can
and
do.
pretty loud.
I'll see what I can do. And
Mhm.
I'm going to head back out.
Okay. She's going to hang with you.
Well, I have more room outside and I'm less likely to break shit they want me to pay for, so I'm gonna hang out in front of the inn or the
You're gonna
tavern.
hang. You're gonna wait outside the tavern.
I mean, there's less shit I could accidentally break outside the tavern when I'm slinging spells.
That's. Yeah. I mean, that is also. That is true.
You know what? Actually, this is her fight. So if we break shit, she can fucking pay for it.
So you're going to stay in the tavern?
On the first floor, close to the doors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna pull her down to the first floor as well. Okay. She's going to hang out in one of the alcoves, kind of out of sight, and waiting for the fight to start. Okay. Put yourself where you want to be.
I think right about here is good.
Okay, cool. As you wait.
I forgot Sticker Snack was a +3 weapon.
Yeah.
This seems really OP for what I'm about to do.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, after you're done, I am going to tell you exactly what they expect the party to do. So, just so you can get an idea of what the fuck. Anyway, but before they come, as you're waiting, something happens. You begin hearing the sound, a song.
John?
What? What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out for a minute there.
I'm not liking these cuttings about. Anyway, but a song begins to. A spectral voice begins to sing. Funnily enough, the Elf Song Tavern is called such because there is a ghost or specter that occasionally will sing a song in the Elf Song Tavern.
Okay.
It doesn't happen often. And as people begin to sing, as it begins to sing, you notice everybody in the tap room quiets down and listens. Even, oddly enough, even the bartender seems surprised. And I want to send you the link to the song.
The link to what?
To the song. Now,
Okay.
we have been saying that the song is... Let me see here. We have been saying that... Sorry, I'm... There we go. Double checking. This is... Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to put it on here because possible copyright issues. But...
Fair enough.
We have been saying that this song has been... that since you know Sylvan, you pretty much can understand Elvish as well, somewhat. Do you want to hear the English version or the Elvish version?
Send me the English version. I'll listen to the Elvish version on my own time.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to take a minute to listen to it anyway.
We are taking a minute to listen to this song, so give us a moment, please, people. I was so happy
I
when I
love
found
Cammy
this.
Cat.
Yeah, yeah. And still, this land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once enslaved. Oh, sing a song of bells around, when foes are at her door. Worn by cloven hooves, in some infernal shore. Arise the mighty hill riders, take up your swift keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Baldur, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does come. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death. And so we'll sing of Eltura until the final breath.
Beautiful song.
Oh my god, yes.
I actually do know the Elvish version of that. I have it saved. That is one of my
Savior!
favorite songs.
Savior!
As soon as I saw it pop up and saw Cammy Cat, I was like, I know this song. And then it started playing. I was like, I definitely know this song. And it is so hard not to sing it while it's playing.
Yeah. I was kind of singing along too.
Yeah, and it is one of my go-to songs when I need to get in the headspace for D&D.
But yes, many people who listen to this song are surprised. Even the bartender seems surprised, which is kind of interesting for you, because this place is known for the Elvish song that is sung. Why would he be surprised at whenever it happens?
Now, why would the barkeep be surprised by this?
Do you ask him?
You know what? I will.
He's like, yeah, that's not the normal song. It
Perhaps not.
usually sings of something like lost love and such. First time it's sung that.
Could you not understand it?
Oh yeah, I understood it.
I find it appropriate.
Maybe according to what's going on now, but
Hmm.
still.
And I'm gonna turn back to watch the doors.
Okay.
Could I realistically see them through the window as they approach?
Realistically, yes.
Okay, then just let me know when I would see them,
Mhm.
because I absolutely would, I've got to roll a d4 for my boots. Hang on.
Uh-huh.
I just remembered that.
Well, it's been a
I get
couple.
one.
It's been a
I get
couple
one.
days, so you should
Oh,
probably.
I thought it's only been one.
No, it's been a couple days. You've been
Okay, then
traveling.
yeah, they'd be fully charged.
Yeah.
Okay. Just let me know when I see them, because I would trigger my wings when I see them.
Okay. Alrighty, you do see them. And
Marked.
yeah. As you
And
trigger your wings and set yourself up, I'm going to bring these guys into the map, the token layer.
oh goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah. 8 motley humans saunter into the tavern. The leader, a brawny man with a clouded right eye, a cruel sneer, and a pirate swagger. The others are an unsavory rowdy bunch who act as if they own the place. We're looking for a old friend of ours, says the dead-eyed man. He sniffs the air. Goes by the name Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheat at Baldur's bones.
Silva will raise an eyebrow as she looks at him. I thought you said she was a friend.
Somewhat a friend. We're looking to settle accounts with her.
And why would you come into a place of business you don't know with this many people to settle an account?
Well, I heard she was here, and I'm sure any of us would be willing to have some help tracking her down. We have plenty of gold for anybody here to take advantage of the situation.
Now, the entire tavern at this point knows I saw them immediately. These wings appeared.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably get the feeling something is up, especially as
Mm.
my wings flex a bit. Now, why would anyone be willing to help a rough bunch like you?
Again,
And she kind of smiles a bit.
capital. Or you're saying you're gonna get in our way?
Now, I never claimed to be getting in your way, but I feel as though your offer and your explanation are both lacking. Is that the only thing lacking on you, big man?
What do you care what business we have with her or not?
Well, when it comes to money, it's always my business.
Well, if that's the case, let's see here. She owes us 5,000 gold pieces.
That is quite a hefty sum. Now, I do think they would probably take note of my gear at this point. I
They
have a
do.
rapier strapped to my hip. I have a great sword on my back, a golden butterfly crown, an odd ring, winged boots that I am still attuned to, that I
Mm-hmm.
don't need to be attuned to anymore because I can actually fly. Uh, and I have a backpack full of shit, including with a little pipe instrument hanging off of them.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to try and make an intimidation check?
Yes. I think I wasn't really gonna go for intimidation, but fuck it.
What
I guess I
what
could.
what were you gonna try?
I was gonna try to tell them it was best they leave, but I still think that falls under
That would
intimidation.
still be intimidation, yeah.
What is my intimidation? I'd like to argue for persuasion because I want to try to talk them into leaving, not try to start a freaking fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, you're looking at 7 bandits and a bandit captain. This encounter was meant for a party of level 2s, 1s or 2s.
How the fuck are they meant to deal with that many bandits and a bandit captain? But I might struggle with this at level 9.
Yeah.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm just gonna nuke the place. Anyway, ignore me. I'm gonna say over the long rest, I did reattune to my ring and unattuned from the boots, but I'm still wearing them.
Okay.
I do want to try and talk them into leaving. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
That is quite a hefty sum. However, I don't think you need to be wandering around a city you don't know, full of very unhappy gods that are already trying to keep the riffraff out as is,
What?
especially in one of their more reputable establishments.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
God damn it, I didn't want intimidation.
Well, do you?
It,
How do you want to do this? What do you
I'm
want to
trying to convince them that causing trouble here will probably alert the guards, and that's not good for them.
make a persuasion check?
That was the point of the way I phrased it.
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
21 total. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Because I get +5 from the wings, and I have a +13 to my persuasion.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. 20 is a hard check.
I rolled a 21 total.
Yeah, a DC 20 is classified as hard. Yeah. Okay. Go. You see the Deadeye kind of. Oh, let me allow you to see his name. There. Captain Deadeye kind of looks and goes, "Well, how about this? Anybody who knows where she might be would be well compensated to give us information at the docks. Look for the ship named the let me see here. Let me see here. The Uncivil Serpent." And they
Note
leave.
to self, burn down the uncivil servant. Got it. Look, there's only so much they can do. I have wings. Fuck you, I win.
You do notice he is sporting a pistol.
Wait, he gets a gun?
Yes. The new bandit captains get guns.
Debate. Do I let him leave or do I kill him and take his gun?
I mean, if you want, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna let him leave for now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn back to the bar, smile. I think it'd be best if you didn't turn her in. And at this point, I think this one would be intimidation because Silva has sharp teeth and she is grinning and she has a hand up near Snickersnack's hilt. And that's how she's going to convince the rest of the bar not to bother with that offer.
Make a intimidation check.
10 plus 5 plus 5 from the wings. So that's a dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah. Most of the people here, they look at you and go, no, absolutely not. We'll not fuck with that.
Most of the people?
Yes, most of the people.
With a passive perception of 14, do I catch who is not as threatened?
You see a rather thuggish looking half-orc that's kind of looking you up and down. His eyes say something completely different. No. This one.
I zoomed in and it fucked up my camera angle. Ping it again.
This one.
Okay.
His eyes are saying something completely different. Of course.
What? That he's up for the challenge?
Well, I mean, that's one way of saying it.
I mean, if that's a fight he's willing to risk, all I gotta do is crit once, and that fight's over.
That's true.
Well, I will then go and talk with Tarina, who likely watched the whole thing. My wings are still active. There. I can't promise. She blatantly says, I can't promise the half orc over there, and points her thumb back at him. Won't try something smart. But
She looks
beyond
around
that, I
and
think
goes,
everyone else will leave it be.
She looks around at him. I don't know if I'll have to worry about him.
Good. Now, as agreed.
So yes, several blocks northwest of here is a public bathhouse with a walled garden and frolicking nymphs carved into the front gates. I've seen followers of the dead three going in and not coming out. At least not for a good long while. They've been leaving the bathhouse in groups as well. I'm told there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. I'm guessing that's where the killers are hiding.
I appreciate it. You might want to contact some of your better friends about that ship, though.
Well, I'll let them know. In the meantime, new face, new name.
That might be best. And if that ship is still in the bay when I've concluded what I'm doing with the bathhouse incident, perhaps it will suddenly catch fire from above.
I mean, if it was even like out in the deep sea, that would be better.
Silva kind of smiles and touches what is very clearly a magical focus she keeps hanging around the hilt of her rapier. And then turns to head to the bathhouse.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you going to attempt... it is probably around evening-ish. Are you going to wait until the cover of darkness to try and sneak in?
Yes, I think that would be best.
Okay, cool.
Especially since I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I should also remove this flying symbol from my token.
Let me see here. Oh,
it's literally called
by
Angel
the way,
Outfit.
According to the milestone system in the book, this is the point where they reach level 2.
Okay, how the fuck were they supposed to deal with that?
I know. Well, the way the book says that you should is convince the other patrons to join the fight on your side.
Yeah, that is absolutely not what I would have done.
Now, granted,
okay,
they did give some good options for the party. One of them's a thug, one of them's a druid, one of them's an alkalite, and one of them's a spy. So those do help.
I mean, that's still kind of dumb.
I know. Yes. It is like, wow.
And I don't know why I'm rolling like crap tonight.
Uh-huh.
The highest thing I've rolled tonight is a 10. I've rolled a 1, a 3, and a 10.
By the way, most of tonight will be bash on this module. Because this is going to be a repeated thing. Is how the fuck is a group of players supposed to be able to deal with this at this
and then
level?
There's the outlandish thing I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
Especially if I had an hour to prepare and I knew I was dealing with like 6 or 7 people. Looking at this tavern, I assume there's some kind of like hanging chandeliers for light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have rigged them to be able to just cut them down on people's heads.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have told the barkeeper that if he was complaining about it, that there were thugs coming in, and I'm going to deal with them one way or another. So either the patrons can help me when they show up, or I do it my way. And if there's a little bit of fire involved, that's not my problem.
Okay.
Why do
Well,
all my characters like fire?
fire is fun.
To be fair, Rogar did it. He liked ice.
Uh-huh. And then I killed him.
Well, he might be coming back.
He
So,
might be coming back.
oh, that reminds me. My buddy Logan actually had a fantastic idea that I love that I'll need to run by you later for when Rogar's supposed to come back.
Ooh,
Just to add a whole nother plot hook.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, bathhouse.
So, the bathhouse is a one-story stuccoed building with stained glass windows and clay roof tiles. 10-foot tall walls includes a large courtyard outside the southeast corner of the building. The closed wooden doors to the courtyard are engraved with images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolicking in the water. Or in water. So, just double check. Okay. Where's the part that they're supposed to say that the what it takes to get in? Whatever. Alrighty, well, you apparently are able to sneak in without much issue. That is, of course, my doggo whining at me because she wants out. So, real quick, I'm going to let her out and I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you come as you enter, you see an L-shaped courtyard features a trimmed lawn and a nicely manicured shrubbery. The yard is decorated with white marble benches and stone fountains, each form a smiling nymph, tipping a jar of water, a jug that spills water into circular stone basins. Oh, and technically, let me double check what I did here. Yeah, let's lower the brightness on the daylight mode. It's not that.
Yep. Because I waited.
Mm-hmm. So.
It's actually kind of cool that you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let me check what I can use.
Now the dog has come back in. I will close the door.
I don't think I have anything that particularly helps me with stealth, unfortunately. Other than being proficient in it, at least.
I apologize, I missed what you said.
Just mentioning I don't have anything in particular to help me with stealth other than being proficient.
Mm-hmm. If you wish to make a stealth check, go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try to sneak around this place and look around, see if I can find this hidden area.
You suspect it's going to be inside the bathhouse.
That's a 14 total. I rolled a 6.
Okay, cool.
Pretty sure that one's a 6. I always get the 6 and the 9 mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sneak around. Oh, I don't think I need to go all the way around. Can I open this window? I can. Gonna climb in carefully through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna close it back just to be on the safe side.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to step into the pool. Okay, I see 2 doors and a third or another window. Go for the closest door first. Is there a keyhole or anything I could look into, see if anyone's on the other side?
Let me see here. Here. No.
Okay, then I'd like to try and stealthily crack the door open to see on the other side.
Go for it.
Alright, let me roll another stealth check then, see if I manage it.
Mm-hmm.
11 plus 8 for a 19 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Seems to be a changing room of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Or a massage room.
Oh, yeah, I guess that could also be a massage room. What kind of bathhouse has so many fucking windows? Alright, I'm gonna try for the same here, so roll
I
another
need
stealth
you
check.
to roll initiative.
Why is that?
As out from the darkness, a figure falls from the ceiling on top, behind you.
Hmm. At disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Because he got the drop on me?
Yep.
That's 11 total. I rolled a 6.
Okay. So.
The guy you put in the turn order, when I hover over it in the turn order, I'm getting the yellow square saying it's on the other side of this door.
That's not the guy that. That's not the guy that's behind you.
I'm aware. That's the one that lights up. That means that's the one that, like, I don't. All I can see is like the bottom of the yellow square when I hover over the token. I don't see anyone behind me right now.
There.
Okay, there he is, but he's not the one lighting up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so.
And I don't see the other. Okay, there they are.
$11.
Rollies. This one I'll do on roll 20 so we can actually see them.
Mm-hmm.
2. That's not a hard one to beat.
Yeah.
Okay, you go first. This is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. And then the other guy. Okay. So. This guy doesn't know anything's happening yet, so he does nothing.
Fair.
This guy goes to stab you. He's stabbing you with a dagger. He gets advantage because he had the invisible condition as he was beginning to attack.
Okay.
Does a 15
Missed.
hit? He misses. You are feeling, as he steps near you, attacking and not able to get. There's something about the bloodlust this person has that seems to be putting you off a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 25.
He stepped
40.
in the water. I know someone else is coming.
You do know. They. Wow. Okay. 5,
Miss.
10, 15. Miss.
Miss.
Okay. They only need to make one hit. It's your turn.
I'm gonna try. Is the one to the south of me is no longer invisible because he tried to attack?
Yes. And they only had the
I'm gonna
invisible condition.
All right. I'm gonna try to hit him with cantrip.
Yeah. Make an attack.
That is a 12 plus 15 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
So this is 2d6 slashing now. I about rolled my d8 for that. 2d6 slashing. 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 3 from the sword, because that's plus 3 to hit and plus 3 damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Plus 5, so that's plus 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 magical slashing plus the 1d8 necrotic for another 3 damage.
Awesome. How much total?
17, 18, 19, 20 total, 3 of it necrotic.
Awesome. He's dead. You instantly slash down. And well, it is unsurprising that this person has died so quickly by your hand. What seems to unnerve you is that he was having fun dying.
You lot are quite unusual as I turn and make my extra attack at the one diagonal to me standing in the water.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 total. I rolled a 4.
Oof. 19 total. Hits.
Yep. This is going to be the straight magical damage from Snicker Snack.
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 5 plus 3 for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage total.
Awesome. Yeah, he's dead.
You know what? I'm gonna wait on that. I've already used a cantrip, and I don't think I have a bonus action spell I could use anyways.
Did you choose to attack the one who is diagonal in the water?
Yeah, the one diagonal in the water.
That was
the
my
one
bad.
directly in front of the door.
That was my bad.
All good. And I'm pretty sure that my Shadow Shroud is a bonus action. Bonus action to weave a mantle of semi-solid. Yeah, expend a seal, and it is a bonus action. So I'm gonna expend a seal to give myself 2 more AC. Just so you can't hit me harder.
Okay.
20, 21, 22. Yeah, these guys can't hit me even if they crit, as long as I parry.
Well, if they get a natural 20, it's always a hit.
Fair. Oh, hey, there's a guy 10 feet away from me over there.
He sees you, goes, "Rah!" And he reaches a hand up.
And I close the door. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'm in a playful mood with that, I guess.
Uh-huh. And misses.
Miss.
You see as he raised his hand, skeletal claws, spectral skeletal claws, formed in front of you and slashed at you, but you missed you completely.
Fair enough.
This guy is gonna move woo-hoo, and attack you.
Standing right over his dead friend.
Yes. Oh, that was a close to a natural 20.
It really was. That's kind of BS.
It would have been fun to have you experience vulnerability from piercing damage.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, as long as I hit, he's gonna die. And I don't think I can miss unless I roll a nat 1.
Anyway, but yeah, that's what they do. Whenever they're right next to a hostile creature,
Ooh!
any attack they
Auto
deal...
behead.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he is dead.
So any damage if they deal damage the first time, it gives them vulnerability to piercing damage.
Anytime they successfully hit with piercing damage, if it's a hostile creature, the creature has vulnerability to piercing damage. Always.
For how long?
Always. It's an aura that they get. Any creature
That
within
is so weird.
Yeah, any creature within 5 feet of them has vulnerability to piercing damage if they're hostile. It's just like, holy crap.
That is 6 plus 15, and I'm going non-lethal. So this will be bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes, that does hit.
Yeah, that should be a that should be a 21 total.
Yep.
6 plus 4 is going to be 10, plus 8 is going to be 18 total bludgeoning.
Yeah.
For non-lethal.
He is down.
I guess I didn't need to burn my seal. I'm going to take my rope and I'm going to tie him to the stone slab in the room. Alt. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna tie him to that slab. And then I'm going to get a cup full of water and dump it on his face to wake him up.
Okay.
At 1 HP.
Okay. Let me see here. So, he goes, ugh. Who are you?
Not important. How do I get into your secret entrance?
Why should I tell you?
Because your life's about to get a whole lot more painful when I send you to Osmodius if you don't.
I'm going to go to Merkel?
She gestures to the symbol of Osmodius on her dress. Not if I kill you.
I doubt that's how it works.
Typically, you'd be right, but you see, Osmodius gets a little kick out of things I send his way.
I think you're lying.
I don't even get a persuasion or a deception.
This guy is knowledgeable.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, well, I also don't have to send you there. I could just keep waking you back up. And I'm just gonna slap the shit out of him.
Yeah. So you're knocking him out and letting him wake up again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock him out, get another cup full of water, dump it right back on his face.
You know, you're horrible at this. Yeah,
To be fair, at this point, I'm just having fun. And when he tries to speak again, I'm not even gonna let him. I'm just gonna slap the shit out of him again. Hang on, what do I have in my inventory? This is gonna be funny. I forgot I could do this. Okay. This time when I wake him up, I am going to use the pipes of haunting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to expend 1 charge, and they need to make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
Okay. Cool. He fails.
So I play a low haunting melody as he wakes.
Why are you doing that? What's with those pipes? Ah!
And she stops playing for a moment, smiles. Oh, just calling a few demons.
Okay. You're
Perhaps.
right next to the door. It's just like on that on the room, like. And he kind of points to this door, this place where you
the
can
door north of me. Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. And then I'm gonna slap the shit out of him again and knock him back out.
Okay.
And I'll leave him tied to the table.
Well, if he's on the table, let me see here.
Yeah, I tied him specifically to the table so he couldn't move.
Mm-hmm.
So every time he woke up, he's staring straight up at the ceiling.
Yeah.
I love you're terrible at this, and proceeds to just repeatedly knock him out for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I never said she was good at it. It was 100% she wanted to enjoy the moment.
I forgot to put stairs there. Oh well. And
yes, you did.
The next, I forgot to completely furnish the next dungeon at all. I mean, I'm proud.
You just forgot to furnish it.
I was so happy with how well I did, I forgot that I needed to furnish it. So, other than... Why are you... I don't think you're radiating light. Oh. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Double checking something. Okay. Cool. Huh. There. Alrighty. Welcome to the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Okay. I see 2 possible pathways.
You do? Oh, and by the way, that blue tile, that is submerged in water. It is brackish. It is brackish, smelly water that smells, frankly, of sewage.
Lovely. I'm just gonna constantly cast Prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
Except I'm not a wizard. I'm glad you're amused.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not completely loaded. The map is still blurry, but it'll fix itself in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
See here. That looks like it curves back, probably to the right side of the map if I go straight, doesn't it?
Possibly.
Well, I can see that on the dark part on the south right here with where I'm standing, it kind of cuts a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
So that has a pathway. Okay, this looks to be a singular room.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything of note in there?
make a perception check or or an investigation check.
I swear if I roll another 6 tonight, I'm throwing my dice against the wall. That is a total of 10. My passive is 14.
Okay. Double check something. Let's see here. I mean, with your passive perception, you're able to detect that there's a secret passage. There's a secret passage here.
Okay, so I didn't find it, but my passive noticed it.
Yes.
Okay. Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Open. Why did both doors open, or was that one already open?
I left that one open because of the way I built the dungeon, honestly. It was still somewhat well made. It just, yeah.
Yeah, and after that surprise attack, I think I will be looking out for anyone who could be trying to attack me.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a dead end from the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go and investigate it anyway, because that's a weird alcove to have built.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
necessarily a built alcove. It's more of a collapsed tunnel.
Okay, that makes more sense then, actually. I don't know why that wasn't my first thought.
And as you step into this room, you notice floating face down is a bloated corpse. Just stinking up the place.
I'm gonna kick it onto its back. Is it do I recognize who it might be?
No.
Like, is it one of the cultists, or like, are they dressed like one of these?
It looks like they're
freaks?
dressed like one of the cultists. One of the close to like one of those guys who tried to stab you with knives earlier.
Yep, that was what I meant. Okay. I am going to go and look down here because it looks like there should be another tunnel going down this way.
Yeah, another collapsed tunnel.
Okay, just built a little differently. Got it.
As you step into here, you see 3 wooden beams that brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which has a stone altar covered with entrails in the northeast corner. Hanging on the wall above the altar is a 3-foot tall steel mask cast in the form of a frowning human skull.
What is wrong with these people?
They're the cult of the Dead 3.
They're just creepy. They're not edgy. They're not cool. They can't kill very well. They're just fucking creepy.
And by the way, these are the pillars. They're not well drawn, but yeah.
Well enough for me to know what they are.
Okay. You do see a tapestry.
Here's another tunnel. Oh?
It's not a collapsed tunnel. It's just a little alcove with what looks to be a tapestry in it. Let me see here. The tapestry depicts a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure who is screaming. Let's see here. Yeah.
I'm going to use my rapier to cut in Osmodius' symbol onto their tapestry.
As you do, A burst of yellow spores is sent out. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's fair. Just, frankly, that's fair. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 total.
That fails.
Okay, what happens?
You take 8 poison damage, and you are poisoned for the next minute. At the start of each of your turns during this minute, you're going to take another d10 of poison damage. And you can...
Do I get another saving throw?
Yes, you do. So...
Alright,
7 more poison damage.
Wounds. Okay, that works too.
Make a con save.
18 total.
That saves. You are no longer poisoned.
D8 plus 5.
So yeah, that's 15 damage. And this is for a party of level 2s.
Yeah, I don't know how to... What's the saving? What is the save
DC
for that?
15.
Wow. I really don't know how they expected players to get through this without going through a couple of characters.
Well, I mean, I know for a fact that one poor player had their character meet their end in this dungeon already while I was running it.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Insta died to a fireball.
To a fireball in this dungeon?
Yeah.
Why is there a fireball in here?
Good luck.
Like, I'm not worried about that, but what the ever-loving fuck?
I know.
I'm gonna spend a first level spell slot on Cure Wounds. That's 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
Is that a d8? That is a d8. Okay. 4, 8. So that's 12 plus 5 for I get 17 hit points back.
Nice.
I'm back at full health.
You're back at full health.
Here I was thinking a level 1 might not be enough. Anyway, she just kind of coughs, brushes it away from her face, looks at the symbol of Asmodeus carved into it, nods, touches herself, and there's a burning red light as she heals and starts this way.
Mm-hmm.
There are doors.
Yes, there are 3 doors. Each one is carved, is a full carving of a depiction of the dead 3. If you want, you can make a religion check to see if you recognize them.
Alright, let's see what my religion is.
You could have advantage because you're from Baldur's Gate originally.
God bless it. How do I manage to fuck this shit up? I went to throw it in the top of my dice tower and threw it off my table instead.
Oof. Go ahead and re-roll that.
That is an 18 total. I rolled a 17 and I get a +1.
Yeah, you recognize all of them. On the eastern door, it has the carving of Bane, the lawful god, evil god of tyranny. He's depicted as a tall, armored man wearing a bucket helm. His right gauntlet is painted black, and he clutches a set of shackles. The northern door depicts Baal, the chaotic evil god of murder. He's depicted as a powerfully built, skull-headed man with long curved blades where his hands should be. And finally, the southern door is a carving of Merkel, the neutral evil lord, a lord of bones. He's portrayed as a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl and in his skeletal hands he clutches a screaming human skull.
Okay, well, I know that guy from before was a follower of Merkel, so I'm gonna go open that door first.
Mm-hmm.
That's this one, right?
Yep.
Okay, making sure I had it right.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 of them.
Lying on the floor of this otherwise empty room are the pale bodies of 3 humans in filthy black robes, arranged in a triangular formation. A lit torch lies between them. I've forgotten to add light, but that's okay. Um, Lies between them. A rough hewn staircase to the left leads down to another torchlit chamber. Um, yeah. Make an insight check.
Insight?
Yeah.
What is my insight? Okay, I see it. $16 total. 12
Yeah.
plus 4.
You can tell as you take a look at these bodies, they're playing dead.
Okay. Where is it? I want to just be a... Actually, let me check my inventory. I might actually have something with splash. Oh, wait. Hang on, let me check my ring of shooting stars I'm attuned to. While wearing this ring in dim light or darkness, you can stud in light. Don't care about that. 6 charges. I can use fairy fire, ball of lightning. Expend 2 charges as an action to create 1 to 4 3-foot diameter spheres of lightning. The more spheres you create, the less power. Each sphere appears in an unoccupied space you can see within 120 feet. Each sphere sheds dim light, 30-foot radius. As a bonus action, you can move it. All creatures within 5 feet of the sphere must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. That's what I was looking for.
Mhm.
And the damage. Where's the damage? I don't see damage written anywhere.
It should be a little bit later down. It should be listed with the balls of lightning. Let's see here.
Oh, okay. I see it. Each creature within 15 feet of that shooting stars, you can expend 1 to 3. On a failed save, the creature takes lightning damage based on the number of spheres you created. But that... What?
So, for a 1 sphere, it's 4d12.
Okay, I don't see that in what I have here. Okay.
Oh, yours is listed still there. It's in parentheses at the very end for ball lightning. The 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide gave an actual table.
No, what I have typed up for my sheet, I don't have it at all for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay, so as a bonus action, you can move the spear. So I'm gonna use this action as I stare in there to create a single ball of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Expend 2 charges to create 1 to 4 3-foot diameter balls of lightning. So where's my draw tool?
Since they're prone, they have disadvantage.
And I'd say that's about the right size, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Fail, fail. And they all failed. So that's 4d12.
Yeah, 4d12.
8, 9, 20, because I rolled an 11.
Nice.
25, and that's 4 rolls. That was the number, right? 4d12?
Yeah, 4d12.
25 damage total.
They are all electrocuted and they die.
Alright, I'm gonna remove
Actually.
the 2 charges of the ring that created. Or that consumed. God, I love this ring.
Mhm.
And now I can enter.
Mhm.
Looks in, sees them playing dead. Ball of lightning. Fucking losers.
Mhm.
Okay. Do I see anything in here with my passive perception in either room aside from the scorched bodies I just left?
Yeah. This room is a partially collapsed crypt. Let me see here. There's a stone sarcophagus that has been opened already.
Okay.
Other than that, you immediately don't see anything.
All
Let
right.
me see
Then
here.
I'll make a perception check since my passive 14 wasn't giving me anything.
Hmm.
I don't have great luck with rolling this. That's why I was asking about my passive
Yeah.
burst.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I rolled a 4 plus 4, so that's 8.
There's
So,
nothing
yep.
that you immediately notice. Out of curiosity, will you go through the sarcophagus is filled with bones. Are you gonna rummage through there to see if you can't find something?
I mean, I don't see any reason to, and
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought to had you not brought it up. I was just going to ask what was in it. And if you'd said full of bones and I didn't
Yep.
see much else with a passive of 14,
Mm.
you know what? Can
It
I make a
is
perception check specifically for inside the coffin? Since
well,
I didn't see
here's the
anything
thing.
looking around the
The
rooms.
the the sarcophagus is completely filled with bones. So anything that would be hiding within it, you would not be able to detect with a perception check. You'd either have to rummage around in the sarcophagus or you'd have to probably do an investigation check.
I could try for an investigation check, I guess.
Hmm.
What is that? What is my bonus for that? A +1. It's a 9 total. I rolled an 8. It is exactly 1 better. I
Damn.
don't know how to feel about that.
Unfortunately, I mean, it just looks like a pile of bones in there.
All right. Then Silva would leave it because I wouldn't have thought to do that to rummage through it to begin with.
Okay.
Uh, okay, so I did the most annoying one first, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to stealthily open this door in case there are more enemies again.
Okay.
Stealth +8, so let me roll that stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus 8, dirty 20. It's just a long ass hallway. Because,
Just
of
a
course,
long ass hallway.
gonna sneak my way down the hallway, I guess.
Sneak your way down that long ass hallway.
It fucking circles back around. That
Yep.
asshole. Out of curiosity, is there a trap if I'd come down this hallway?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, let me roll another stealth check to try and stealthily open this door.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. 9, 10, 12, 13 total.
Okay.
It is another long-ass hallway.
Mm-hmm. That does descend into water.
Descends into water.
Yeah. It's not more than 2 feet deep. But,
Ugh.
yeah.
Okay.
Before you go into there,
Okay.
you see the eastern part of this room is unlit and flooded, and braced with floor-to-ceiling wooden beams. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches in sconces that flank the stone altar. Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth.
I can't see that yet. My field of view is blocked by the wall right here. I can't see
Ah,
that side of the room.
I see. Go ahead. Feel
Yeah.
free to step out a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to say that at the moment you are not
Okay,
perceived.
now I can see back there, and it looks like their backs would be to me anyways.
Yes.
So while you describe this scene, I'm
Mm,
going to bonus action shroud,
hmm
shadow shroud.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. A sickly looking man in a burlap sack. With a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of armor, missing its helm. Standing before the altar are 2 grim figures, a powerfully built woman clutching a mace, and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch. Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it.
Okay. So the one with like no health is the one I need to be careful not to accidentally kill.
Pretty much.
And I don't see the armor you're talking about. So is that just an inanimate object?
It looks like an inanimate object, yes.
Okay. Let's go back to my ring because I've enjoyed actually getting to use that for once.
Mm,
Because there's another thing it can do. Just, okay, it is indeed within 5 feet of it. So I can make sure not to accidentally hit this guy by simply putting this sphere like right here.
okay.
I'm going to expend 2 charges, make exactly 1 sphere for another 4d12 damage, and they need to give me some dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And I caught them by surprise, because
You
fuck
did.
those guys.
Well, in the case that they don't die, let's roll initiative. You do get advantage
Fair
on
enough.
this, and they'll get disadvantage.
19 and 15. So 19 plus 4 for 23.
Let's see here. Do. Okay. Okay. That's a 7. That's a 4.
And that's
Cool.
their initiative.
That is their initiative.
Okay, now make that saving throw.
Yep. Let's see here. First one. Second one.
They both fail. That's 4d12.
Okay, roll 4d12 damage.
2. Not a promising start.
Mm-hmm.
6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a 6. So that's 8 total. 13. And 4, 8, 21 damage total. I
Okay.
got an 8 on my last one. So did they survive?
They did survive.
Oh wow.
Was that your turn?
At that creature and disappears. Creature must make a 15. Yeah, and it looks like the sphere disappears after that.
Okay.
So I will delete that. And that is an action to do. So that is my action.
Okay.
Seeing this, I will pull Snicker Snack and goes, I didn't expect you to actually survive that.
Yeah, one of them obviously looks very hurt. The other one is looking hurt, but not so much. So, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. They're gonna attack you.
Okay, I have 21 AC.
They fail.
Wow.
They're really hurt.
I see that. I have 21 without parry, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 21, because I have 19
10,
plus 2 from my shroud.
20, 30. He's going to attack twice with his spear.
Someone actually gets multi-attack? Heaven forbid.
Miss.
Oh, that was close.
That was close. Miss. And then he's going to turn to the one right next to him and get her! And they attack as a reaction. That was a close one, too. Jeez. Teasing the natural 20s here.
So my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm going to attack the one with the most health first, and I'm going to pump my cantrip Vengeful Blade into this.
Uh-huh.
So Snicker Snack begins to glow with a sickly aura.
Mm-hmm.
Why? That's a 17 total because I rolled a fucking 2. It's not a miss, though. Oh, well, I don't know their AC yet.
Wonderful. 16 total?
17 total.
17 total? That hits.
Complaining because I rolled a nat 2. 10 plus 8, so 18 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus a D8 for the necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
That's my D8. I almost picked up the D12. Plus 5 more necrotic, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage total.
Okay, he's looking very hurt.
Uh, then I'm gonna make a second attack at the weakened one.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 12 plus 15 for 27 for
That
just
hits.
the slashing damage of Snicker Snack.
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 8, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage total.
They
Who
are
am I
dead.
kidding? I knew it was gonna kill them, but
They had
still.
1 HP left. They were dead.
And it is this guy's turn.
Actually, 1 second. Sorry. Um, to give myself a better time later, I'm going to put them
Just
into.
move him somewhere else.
I'm putting them into the GM layer.
Yeah, that's. Oh, so you can reuse this map later.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. Action and that was my attacks.
He's gonna make an attack.
No, he's gonna wildly swing his weapon like an idiot.
Well, didn't you do a cantrip?
Oh, yes, I did. I forgot already. So as he goes to make his attack, he takes 5 more necrotic damage.
And he dies.
What an idiot. You look rather hurt.
Who are you?
Does it matter? I'm not with the cult.
I'm valuable. I'm a noble. My name is
With
Clem Jasso. I'm from the Upper City District.
You know what? I'll help you, but I want something in return.
I'll pay generously for reward.
I don't want money. You see, I've been out of the city for quite some time. What I need is some information on the Van Poor family.
Oh, they're one of the archdukes of Baldur's Gate. Lady Vanthamper has gotten her seat on the among the archdukes.
When did that happen?
A good while ago. I mean, it was something about soon after, and he mentions your character's
I
family
really do
name.
need to write my character's
Yeah,
family name.
he mentions your character's family name after they all just suddenly disappeared. They had been
They
driven
didn't.
out as and stripped of noble status, but they still remained sometime, but they were gone. After and then she managed to get her place.
Well, they didn't just leave, they died not long after losing their status. Is there any new information?
Not much else, to my knowledge. Um, after Lady Van Themp is making a vie to become the head of the council of dukes, and she's using Raven Alterguard's sudden disappearance as means to do that. I think he was in Elturel when it was destroyed.
Who was?
Uh, Ultra Ravengard. That's his name. Ultra Ravengard.
Raven Guard.
He is
Okay,
the
so he was the previous the position she's vying for.
yes.
Okay. I was making sure I'd heard that correctly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, he was in Elturel whenever it vanished.
Oh.
Nobody knows where he is. But this might be a good point to take a break.
I agree. And that'll give me an opportunity to look for a name too.
God damn it.
What?
Something messed up with the stream.
What about the recording?
Oh, the recording's still happening, so it's not a total loss. It's really annoying when this shit happens.
Yep. I think Hazelflower is a fitting last name.
Okay. I am going to step away, and then when I'm weird. 1 second. Starting the stream. And then I'm going to leave for a bit. I'll be back. Apologies, a bit later than I expected.
All good.
this, this is dredging up a whole lot of stuff about this, memories about this module that I've read. And I'm one who likes to complain and rant, so I have plenty of reason to do so.
That is fair.
Honestly, the only reason this module has has a section where you're in Baldur's Gate is so that they could put the name Baldur's Gate on the book. That's really all it is.
Which is dumb.
Well, I mean, Baldur's Gate is a popular title, so people would buy it. Anyways.
Still dumb.
So, back to the dungeon.
Right. So I had just found out that the previous leader of the Dukes was in the city that vanished, and the current head of the Vanthampur family is looking to become the new Archduke.
Yes.
I mean, if she lived that long, but yes.
Yeah, Thalmura Vanthampur. And I mean, you're surprised that she lived that long because she was getting up there in years whenever she...
Oh, I never said she would die naturally.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, she'll be lucky to get that far.
Yeah.
All right. Does he have any more useful information or no?
Not really, no.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him and set him free. And tell him how to get out of here without getting himself killed.
Okay.
Oh, and to ignore the guy I have tied to the table. That's for the guard to deal with.
Okay.
Sucks to be that guy. 5 plus 5, so he gets 10 hit points back. I rolled a 1 and a 4.
Cool, he's back at full.
Oh, what the fuck?
Only has 9 HP.
Okay.
And he runs off. Ah! I'm gonna move him out.
What a fucking idiot. Step down here. Okay, so I got 2 doors I need to check. Okay, first I'm going to check the one that's in the water over here. I am going to try to stealth open the door again, so I need to roll my d20 for a stealth check. That is a 14 plus 8.
Yep. As you open the door, you smell the immediate stench of rotten eggs.
Ugh. Oh, why? What is rotting and decomposing down here to make it smell like that?
Well, make a nature check or survival check.
Nature, I get a +1. That is a 13 total.
Cool. You realize, and since you don't see anything, oftentimes something is added to natural gas to make it smell obvious. So that people know if there's flammable gas in the area. You get the feeling that this room is filled with flammable gas.
I see how your player died to fireball now.
Oh no. No, you don't understand. Just you wait.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna cast Shooting Star. I'm kidding.
Oh, go for it.
Hilariously, I can still cast Sacred Flame in this area because it is
because it's radiant damage, not fire.
Yeah. It looks like fire though. Step here. God damn, this place is fucking massive. Okay.
It is a pretty big map. It's not. It has no candle on Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but it's pretty big.
Okay, it looks to me like this circles back around to the same door as the one that was over
Mm-hmm.
here, correct?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, I'm going to try and stealth
Oh,
open the door
wait.
again.
The
Huh?
previous room you were in, I forgot to mention. You do see an altar. It's a dry, partially collapsed room with humanoid skulls and bones piled around it. The top of the
Hmm.
altar is covered with dozens of half melted candles made with black wax, all clearly unlit. Let me see here. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna touch it or try to light it.
Cool. Oh, by the way, if you were afraid of the gas buildup, this far away from the room, you feel like you don't smell the rotten egg smell anymore, so you feel like fire should be fine here.
Noted. I'm still gonna try to stealth open this door.
Yep. Go for it.
That is a 9 plus 8 for a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it does loop back around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a swarm of undead rats?
Yes. This partially collapsed room has 3 wooden beams bracing its ceiling. Situated between the beams is a scorched wooden table with a human cadaver resting atop of it. A frighteningly thin woman in black robes is studying the corpse, her face largely hidden under a cowl. Around her feet creep a swarm of skeletal rats.
I think you mean there was. Because I'm gonna try to collapse that room. I'm just not gonna deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Cool,
What do
cool.
I have that will let me try to collapse just collapse the fucking pillars on this lady? Being a third caster makes this a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I have magic items. What are these pillars made out of?
Rotting wood.
So something as simple as say 5d4 fire damage should be enough to knock them down.
Could be, yeah.
Hmm.
Just to let you know. They are here. Here. They're in these positions. And here. There. Those are the pillars. It says 3, but there are actually 4.
Okay, it says a 15-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be 7.5 foot across, right?
Yes.
So about like that.
Okay.
Or if I put it right
Actually,
about
if you
here.
started the origin at the edge, you'd be able to get it much more accurately.
So about right here, and I could hit all of them.
1 second.
Let me set this to linger so I'm not. Oh, I thought it was 7.5 across.
Well, yeah, but this is starting from the edge.
Oh.
So it does
Okay.
15 full stop.
Okay, I see now.
Mm-hmm. I'm
That's
going to say,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
you can hit all 3 of them.
Well,
What are you
there's
casting?
4 of them.
Oh, yeah, the 4 of them. What are you casting?
Um, Shooting stars. You can expend 1 to 3 charges as an action, and for every charge you expend, you launch a glowing mote of light from the ring at a point you can see within 60 feet. And each creature within that 15-foot cube originating from the point is showered in sparks and must make DC 15 deck saving throw or take 5d4 fire damage and half as much on a failed. So they also have to make the saving throws.
As you do this, go ahead and roll initiative.
With advantage.
They did not notice your approach.
I only rolled an 11 this time. And remove the one charge.
Wow. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. So, go ahead and do your thing.
Alright, I need 2 dexterity saving throws since they are both within the square.
$14.
Fail.
And 13.
And fail. Alright, they're gonna take the full front of this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I need to roll one more. 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. The wooden beams hold!
Seriously?
Yes! But they look very much... They look like they're about to give.
Hang on.
That's why I'm like, oh my gosh.
Hang on.
Wait. Let me double check something. No, they wouldn't be vulnerable to fire because they're rotted and waterlogged. Let's see here.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that is going to let me finish them off. Nope. And it takes an action to use the ring, so that is what I can do.
Okay, if that's your turn, it's their turn.
Um, yeah, because it takes an action.
Okay, cool. So, remember me talking about
Oh
Fireball?
wait,
Oh, wait, what?
I can expend 1 to 3 charges as an action. I had 2
Oh,
charges left. I could do that again. My bad, I missed that. So I only expended the 1.
okay.
Yep. So, I'll need them to make that saving throw again because this does technically count as a second set. In this, it's just gonna be in the same spot.
Is it still an action to do this?
So shooting stars, you can expend 1, 2, 3 charges as an action. So I would have expended 2 because that's all I had left.
Okay.
For every charge you expend, that's 2. You can launch a glowing mote of light from the ring at a point you can see within 60 feet, and each creature within 15 foot of the cube originated from the point showered in sparks must make a DC 15 deck saving
Okay.
throw or take 5d4 damage.
So it's two
Fire damage.
instances of the same thing.
Yes, and I could basically pick 2 different spots if I wanted to, or the same spot twice.
Yeah.
In this case, it is the same spot twice.
Okay. Well, actually,
Both fail again.
one
Oh
of
no, that 15.
the 15
saves.
is not a 15; it's a 13. I just forgot to reduce the +2.
Oh,
So
then
both
they
fail.
both fail.
Yes. So roll for damage.
4, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then I gotta roll one more d4. I was at what?
13.
13. That's 14 total then.
Okay.
3 3s, a 4, and a 1.
Okay. 20.
And my ring is out of charges today.
Hmm. You remove all of the pillars. They're all destroyed. Those pillars had 1 HP left, by the way.
Oh, that is bullshit.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I was looking for like there's got to be something I could do, and then I realized in the wording I missed that I could expend 1, 2, 3 charges.
So let's see if the ceiling collapses.
I'm gonna be real annoyed if it doesn't, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna move. 18.
High or low?
What do you mean?
High or low?
Well, I mean, I feel like it'd be a pretty high chance it'd collapse if they have to have support structure like that to begin with.
High or low?
High, I guess? I don't know.
Okay. Because I used to be confident in the way to determine what 25% means on a D100 roll.
Yeah, 25% chance of it happening would mean
For actually, how do you want to run it?
So
This is our game here. How do you want to run that?
The way I would personally say it is since it's a 25% chance, you have a greater chance of rolling a higher number than a lower number. So I'd say 25 and under would be what you would hit for
that is my original.
Likely.
Yeah, that is
for the likelihood of it not happening.
That is the original thought I was having. So, we're going to go ahead and run with that ruling. And yes, the ceiling does collapse.
Yay.
They do need to make another saving throw. And you might be super lucky on this one.
Yeah, well, if they manage to survive this, I'm just gonna walk away.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Really rolling low here. Okay, so they take 17 bludgeoning damage. Well, the rats are dead. However, this person still manages to survive.
Object interaction action. I'm gonna walk through here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to move diagonal. Just completely out of line of sight of that person.
Let's see here. Okay, let me see here. Alrighty, well. You hear a wretched scream.
She sounds angry.
Okay. It is your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I want to risk getting attacked? Yeah, fuck it.
As you step out, she casts Fireball.
That's what I figured.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I am holding the red flower up against the hilt of my sword for resistance.
Sure.
Um,
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, 14 total. 10 plus 4.
That just saves. So
Nice.
you will be
Halved
quartering
and then halved
it.
again.
Yep.
Yep.
So
27.
And by the way, remember this is supposed to be for a level 2 party.
Yeah, this would kill them.
Yeah, so halved to 13, halved again to 6. And it is your turn.
So the smoke clears, and she sees me just kind of brushing off the cinders.
You dolt, you ruined my research!
She feigns ignorance, and I cast Sacred Flame as a red aura kind of radiates around her. I need her to make a dex saving throw, and she's going to take 2d8.
Or not.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Is that your turn? You can't move anymore.
No, I can't. Son of a bitch. I was not expecting her to actually save on that. I'm going to expend a seal to place on her.
Okay. Okay, if that is your turn, she casts Fireball again. So roll another dex save.
I rolled another 10.
Okay, you quarter again. 30 damage. Reduced to 15, reduced to 7.
Brings me down to 68.
Mm-hmm. And that is her turn.
Hmm. Wait, I could just completely negate the damage.
How so?
Da-da-da. A baiting seal. When a creature you can see damages you or an ally within 30 feet of you, you can expend a seal as a reaction and reduce the damage taken by a target amount equal to 1d10 plus half your ill rigor level rounded down.
You could do that.
I'm not going to. I said I could.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or would that be considered rough terrain? So that's 30 feet.
Yeah. It is considered difficult terrain.
I still make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing Snicker Snack at her.
Make an attack.
As Silva swings, she goes, "Why don't you meet Snicker Snack? Snicker Snack, say hello." That is a 16 plus 15 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Hits. There's no way she can do anything about
9
that.
plus 8 for 17.
Yeah, she's dead.
Wonderful greeting, Snicker Snack. Fantastically done.
Mm-hmm.
That was annoying.
Yeah.
Alright, now, why does she have Fireball? And why can she cast 2 level 3 spells against a level 2 party?
I know! Holy crap. Why?
How many more times could she do that?
Oh, she could only do it twice.
What was she gonna do if she had survived?
Well, she probably, her next action would have been to Misty Step and Chill Touch, and then maybe run away.
Well, that didn't work very well for her. I'm going to try to sneak to open the door again.
Do so.
That is 11 plus 8 for a 19 total.
Cool, cool.
Okay, sneaky, sneaky, sneak.
You see a rat
Uh,
in this room.
a
It looks
singular
hungry.
rat.
A single rat. It's not trying to hurt you. It's just there.
I throw it some rations and then continue down the cave.
It begins nibbling. By the way, that cavern area is passable. It's just I was trying to emulate that it was filled with water, and Dungeon Alchemist has a problem with that.
I see that. I'm going to again try to sneaky sneak open the door just in case.
Sneaky sneak the door.
Sneaky sneak the door. It's been working in my favor so far.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. 5 plus 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13 total.
Cool.
Not
You
my
open
best
the
roll.
door.
I
It
do
is a
open the door.
flooded, empty room.
Okay, I'm gonna go slowly north.
You find a crypt. It is flooded. There is a sarcophagus in there. It is empty. Well, it is not empty. It is closed.
Nope, don't care about a sarcophagus. Not what I'm here for.
Mm.
Hello again, rat.
It is happily eating.
As it should. Gotta love how Silva's priority is to feed the rat, make sure everything else is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Long ass walkway. I'm trying to move mostly one square at a time so that when you can
Mm-hmm.
need to stop me, you can. Okay, I see another door.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another door. Sneaky sneak open this door too.
Mm-hmm.
14 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. You see a partially collapsed crypt.
Okay, another partially collapsed crypt. Well, nothing else of interest for me. Is there not a door up here?
No, there is no door there.
Huh. Okay.
Trust me, that is how the map is. It's probably supposed to be more collapsed than that. Yeah, it's definitely more collapsed. I
Hmm.
just didn't bother putting in the extra collapsed bits.
That's fair.
Part of it also is
Again,
because I forgot to populate the entire dungeon. But hey, it'll be
that's
fine.
fine. But yeah, so sneak open the door again. That is a 10 plus 8 for 18.
Okay. You see
That
another crypt. It is somewhat. It looks like it has been plundered already. Let me see here. You see, there's a sarcophagus. I think there's still a mummy in there. Not actual mummy, but the remains of of somebody. Let's see here. You do notice that the mummy. Wait. Oh, the sarcophagus actually looks empty. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do you investigate it?
I'll look in, but if it's empty, I'm not really interested.
I mean, it looks empty. Make a
Perception
perception
check.
check. Yeah. The DC is above your passive.
That is a 12 plus 4 for a 16 total.
Okay. You notice something odd about the bottom of the sarcophagus. Looks like it's plaster, not actually stone.
Blaster.
Suggests that this is a false bottom.
I'm gonna open it.
You open it to find a mummy who is floating in a shallow pool of red brine. You see two moonstones in the eye sockets. They are each worth 50 gold pieces.
I'm taking those.
And you, like, in the bag, you see, not in the bag, in the chest cavity, you see there's a sack.
I'm taking that too.
Okay. Do you open the sack?
Sure.
There are beans inside.
Is this a bag of magic beans?
Specifically, 1 second.
Specifically what?
Specifically, 1 second. Give me a moment. There are 7 beans inside.
Dear God. I now have 7 magic beans. Okay.
Hey, there's a chance you can get eggs.
You know, there's also a chance I plant this in a pot and leave it on the doorstep for a very specific old noble lady to water.
Oh, I don't think you need to. Let me see here.
Yeah, you gotta stick them in dirt and water them, and then a minute
Yeah.
later they react.
Yeah. You could do that.
I remember how these beans work.
Yeah. I like these beans. I like the bag of beans. They're fun.
I do too. You just gotta have the right space to fucking
Before you open the door,
yes.
you can hear on the other side the sounds of moaning and scraping against the door.
Can I ready the attack action and open the door?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna ready the attack action and open the door. Oh god damn it. I'm gonna instead use that action to just close the door back.
Nope.
Okay, that's fair, but goddamn. I was not expecting 6 zombies. 2 or 3, sure, not 6. Let me roll initiative at advantage. Or do I get advantage?
You don't get advantage, but you don't get disadvantage either.
That's fair. I wish I did because I rolled poorly. It's okay because only 2 of them can get to me at a time.
Yeah.
How did they still almost roll as low as me?
Well, they do have a -2 to their initiative.
Fair. Then my attack would pop off, right?
Yes, your attack would pop off.
Alright, I'm gonna pump a cantrip into this for Vengeful Blade.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16 plus 8 to hit.
Oh, definitely hits. You only a 1 misses.
That's fair. 6, 7, 8, so 16 magical bludgeoning, or magical slashing, and 4 necrotic.
Okay.
So dirty 20 in damage.
Dirty 20.
Unless they're resistant to necrotic damage.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh god, they all ran away.
No, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean it.
I mean, I'm cool with that response too.
I did not mean it. I did not mean it. I did not. Okay. There. Okay. If I remember correctly, you do have a second attack action?
I do get a second attack, and I do not get a cantrip with this though.
Yes, that is true.
So I'm going to attack the one diagonal of me.
Okay.
Oh, bollocks. That was almost a nat 20, and then it rolled to the 8.
You still hit.
Uh, 6 plus 4 for 10 plus 8 for 18 damage.
Okay. 18. Cool. He is dead. Out of curiosity, what is your minimum damage with Snicker Snack?
If I roll a double 1, I am doing 10 damage minimum. Because I have plus 5 from my charisma modifier, and the sword is a plus 3, so that's plus 8 total. 9 and 10 for 2d6, and then if I throw a cantrip on top of that, that would bring it up, obviously, by 1 more.
Yeah. Just double checking. Yeah.
That's my turn.
attacking you. Missing
Miss.
you. Attacking you. Missing you.
Also missing. And then I don't think the other two can actually reach me.
Shuffle up. Shuffle up. Little did you know they have glaives. No, they don't. It is your turn.
That would be hilarious. Just, you don't bother describing that part until it's important. So it's like, where the fuck did those even come from? Yeah, they just undo some of the bandages and just pull them out. Alright, I'm gonna attack the one directly in front of me first.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a 19.
Oh, that hits.
Does my minimum damage kill them or no?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay. That is 7 plus 8 for 15.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
that's right. They get a con save.
Yeah.
I forgot zombies do that.
Yeah. It is another down.
That is a 15. So 2 more d6. And I'm gonna pop my cantrip into this one. This is my
Actually,
second attack.
zombies with the new stat block got weaker.
Really?
They have less health.
Weird. 9 plus 8 for 17, and then a d4 for 6 more
but
damage.
they did upgrade their damage to a
21,
D8
22.
rather than a D6.
23. So that's 23 damage total.
Cool.
It is nice that they got a little bump to their damage, but their overall stats are weaker, you said?
Yeah, just they have less health, but they have a D8 of damage instead. And that's it. That's the changes they got. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Boop. Boop. They attack.
Did you make a con save for that last one when it went down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Both
no.
of those missed.
No, I didn't, because he couldn't have saved even if you wanted to. Unless we're going natural 20s will always save on saving throws.
No, that's fine. I just wasn't sure how the regen works because I haven't really used a zombie stat block.
Well, the regen is the DC is 5 plus the damage was taken. So 23 damage. 23 is the maximum DC that they can succeed at.
And they would have to get 5 above that.
Yeah. Which
okay, that's
they
fair.
actually can't. It is impossible. So it's your turn.
Then yeah.
Yeah, these guys are super easy.
11 on the dice. 6 and 5 for 11 plus 8, 19 damage to the first one directly in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ah. Mm-hmm.
That one has a chance to save, doesn't it?
No, the DC is 24.
Oh, yeah, I was off by 1. My bad. That is a 2, but that still hits because it's plus 15 for a total of 17.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pumping a cantrip into this. So that's 10 plus 8 for 18, plus a d8 for 6 more damage on top of that. So that one's gone too.
Yep. Okay.
Is there anything of note in this room aside from the 6 zombies
In this room.
that stupidly tried to attack me?
Nope. There's another sarcophagus, but It doesn't have anything interesting in it.
Boo. Alright, I'm going to try to stealth open the door again.
Mm-hmm.
That is 15 plus 8. Oh, there's people in here.
Yes. Two individuals. One of them is a human. He looks very dead. The other is a female tiefling. She looks alive, but barely. She's unconscious, but she seems to have stabilized.
I love what a dick move it could be to just cast false life on her. Yeah, I will cast Cure Wounds on her at the first level, so that's 2d8 plus 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and the description of this
6.
room is not pleasant. The walls and floor of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood. Two dangling bodies are shackled to the east and south walls. One is an elderly male human, the other a young female tiefling. Both are covered in bloody gashes, and neither is moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it. A bucket half filled with salt sits on the floor nearby.
Mm. Yeah, so that's 8 plus 5, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 health points back to the tiefling, and
Okay,
I'm gonna free her.
she's back up at full.
She should be awake now then, too,
She
right?
is awake. She is waking up. It's just like, thank you. Who are you?
Not important at the moment. You might want to leave. And then
Oh,
I will give her directions on how to get the hell out.
how do you try and get her out of her shackles? Because she is still bound to the wall.
Well, I haven't found a key. Frankly, I haven't looked for one either.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to touch the chains of the shackle as not to hurt her and use chill touch to shatter it.
Okay. Make an attack roll and with chill touch.
That is plus 9. So 16 plus 9. And
Yep.
what was the damage
Hits.
dice on that? That's 2d10 because I'm over level 5. That's a d12. That's not my d10. That's my d10. 4 and 7. So 11 damage.
You manage to break the shackles.
That's the best I can do without risking hurting you further.
Mm-hmm. And she leaves by your direction.
Alright, dead guy. Let's open this door stealthily.
Make a
Roll
stealth
the
check.
dice. Ooh, that is 2 plus 8 for a total of 10, so not my best roll. Okay, it's got a curve in it anyway. Oh, there is a person there.
Roll initiative.
That's fair.
Give me a moment while I
It's 9, 10, 11,
remove the
12 total.
zombos. Let's see here. Yeah, you see this individual is holding a torch.
I'm gonna just grab a handful of salt out of the bucket and throw it in his face.
You have to get to him first.
You gotta be close to throw a handful of salt.
You got to be close to accurately get where you want.
That's true.
Here. As he sees you, he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, he ran away.
And he yells, "Intruders! Intruders!" Uh,
So my turn. Once you're done rolling initiative for the rest of them.
yeah. Okay.
God damn.
Well, that means they actually have to wait until the next round, anyways. So, yeah, it's your turn.
5, 10. Object interaction. Close the door. I'm going to use my action to set the bucket of salt on top of the door, so when they open it, it's just gonna fall on them.
Mm-hmm.
15, 20, 25. And now I have a funnel.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 30. Now I have a funnel.
Okay. Five, 10. Okay. It is your turn, Silva.
Alright, have any made it in here yet?
No.
I'm going to hold the attack action for if one gets close enough to actually, get hit by me.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Opens the door.
Salt bucket to the face.
Yeah, salt bucket to the face. I'm gonna have him make a dexterity check save to avoid that. That is definitely a failure. So
Yep.
he has the blinded condition at least until the beginning of his next turn.
So I just hear this guy screaming,
Yeah.
"Ah, my eyes, my eyes!"
And that's where he is.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that.
Ten.
Boom, I get the hit.
Make an attack roll.
First attack is an 11 plus 15, and can I put a cantrip into this?
Yeah. Sure.
Vengeful Blade it is. 8 plus 8 for 16 magical slashing. And 2 necrotic damage.
16 slashing and 2 necrotic.
Yep, for 18 total.
He's still alive.
Okay, second attack is a 12 plus 15.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 plus 8 for 13 more damage. Magical slashing.
All right, he is dead. So, weep. Okay. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. That's his turn. Can they bonus action? No, they can't. They may have longbows, but they cannot bonus action. Okay. It's your turn again.
Alright, I'm going to attack this guy. It's a 7 plus 15. It's going to be 7 plus 8 for 15 magical slashing. And the second one I'm going to pump a cantrip into.
Okay.
That is a 13 plus 15 to hit. 3, 4, 5 plus 8, so 13 magical slashing and 2 necrotic for 15 damage total on that second attack.
Oh, yeah. He is dead. It is this guy's turn. Oh. This guy's no longer blind. He's gonna pull out a bow and try and shoot you with it. Yeah, try and shoot you with it. Fails. This guy runs up to you and does a mace attack. Dirty 20, does it hit?
I'm gonna parry that.
Okay.
So it doesn't.
Alrighty. He is also going to try and shoot you with a bow. And misses. It is your turn.
I'm gonna attack this guy. There's a 13 to hit. So 13 plus 15. That is 9 plus 8 for 17 magical slashing damage, which I assume he survives. So I will make my second attack with a cantrip, which is going to be a 9 plus 15.
Hits.
3 plus 8, so 11 magical slashing and 7 necrotic for 18 damage total.
He is dead.
And I'm gonna be a bit of a bitch. I'm gonna take one step up. I'm gonna grin. And I'm gonna close the door with my object interaction action.
Okay. That's 5 feet.
That's 5 feet, and I close the door.
Okay, if you in turn,
I in turn.
the door opens. And he attacks you with his mace. Does a 22 hit?
I get a +4 from parry, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. No, I
Okay.
parry, so it misses because my AC is now 23.
This guy is going to poop. Shoot you with bow.
Yeah, I believe parry only works with melee attacks.
Mm-hmm. And misses.
Misses.
Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy. That is a 2 plus 15 for 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Alrighty. That is 7 plus 8 for 15 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack with a cantrip, Vengeful Blade pumped into it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17 plus 15 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
9 plus 8 for 17 magical slashing. And 3 necrotic for 20 damage.
He is dead.
And I'm just going to close the door back.
Bitch!
Yeah, that's the whole point in setting up right here.
Opens the door. Attacks.
This guy's just watching me just slaughter his friends and close this door
Miss.
back.
Your turn, and Doggo needs to go out, so I'll be back.
Alright, I'll wait until you get back then.
What? All right, I am back. So, how bad did he die?
I was waiting for you to come back.
Okay. Feel free to kill him.
5 plus 15 for a dirty 20. 6 plus 8 for that's 14 magical slashing.
Mm-hmm.
And second attack is 12 plus 15, and I'm pumping my cantrip into this. So that is 4 plus 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 magical slashing, and 3 necrotic.
Cool. He is dead.
Cool. Out of combat then?
Yep, we're out of combat.
Oop, dip. Doop. Doop. Trying to grab around the doors is getting annoying.
Uh-huh.
Okay, looks like another collapse there.
You would notice that there is a secret passage that you passed in this corner right here.
Oh, with a passive 14?
Yeah, with the passive 14.
I'm gonna open the door.
More flooded, yeah.
Okay, I'll check that in a minute.
Keep your feet on dry ground for as much as possible.
Okay, there's an open door down here, so I assume that this is
Mm-hmm.
where some of those people were. Same for that one since
Both
it's
of those
open.
are
There's a closed door
crypts.
here. Alright, I'm gonna open the closed door first. Hey, there's a guy in here.
2 crypts. You see another crypt. This one, the sarcophagus in the middle is filled with blood. And as you open the door, you see an old lady go, oh, please. Oh, could you help me? I'm just a poor little scullery maid, and they pulled me down here and forced me to clean up after them. It's been ever so horrible.
And how do I know that's truly the case?
I mean, I'm only as good to them alive as they make me. They just thought, they just figured that it would be good to have somebody around to keep the place clean. I know this doesn't look like I'm doing a very good job, but those monsters want it like this.
Okay. Well, you're free to leave at your leisure. I've killed, I think, most of them. Just be careful in case one managed to slip by me and only go out the way I came in. And I will give her directions on how to get out.
See here. Oh, oh, okay. Well, there is more to this area I know of. It's a little flooded, but I could direct you
Do you,
there if you needed.
do you mean the secret passage in the tunnel I came through?
Yes, I guess
I've
so.
seen it. I've just not been up there quite yet. Do be
Oh,
careful.
okay. She's roll initiative
Okay?
as her disguise drops, and turns out she's one of the cultists.
That is a 14 plus 4 for 18 initiative.
I do remember this is at disadvantage.
Yeah, you realize I was suspicious of that, right?
Uh,
Like,
that is
huh.
fair. That is fair. Then it's not at disadvantage.
If you want me to roll at disadvantage, I don't mind. I didn't hear you say that, though. So you
Uh,
must have cut out on my end.
I did not
So,
say that initially, so let's keep with it.
oh, okay.
Let's keep with your original roll.
Okay.
Oh,
That saves me from a 3.
I
You
didn't.
vanished again.
I didn't mean to vanish her. I meant to add her to the turn, but my hands were doing something different. Okay, well, she rolled a 13. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing my sword, Snicker Snack, and I'm gonna pump the cantrip into the first one. That's
Mm-hmm.
an 11 plus 15 for 26. 6, 7, 8. 8 and 8 would be 16 magical slashing, and
What was the total to hit
8,
again?
11 plus 15.
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, you
Uh,
have to roll a 1 to miss her.
yeah, I figured. Uh, anyways, you shouldn't have given me Snicker Snack. Um,
Probably not, but I don't mind this,
6,
honestly. And
7.
again, this is supposed to be a level 2 dungeon.
Yeah, I would be slaughtering them regardless. This is just making it worse.
Hmm.
So that magical slashing damage was 8 plus 8 for 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled an 8 on the necrotic damage for 20.
Isn't it only 2d6?
Yeah, it was 2d6. I
How'd
rolled
you
a
get...
6 and a 2 for 8, plus 8
Oh,
from my
yeah.
charisma, plus 3 for
You're
Snicker
right.
Snack for
You're right.
16.
Oh, my God. My brain failed me there.
And then, as I was saying, 8 on the necrotic die for my cantrip, so that is
Mm.
24 damage.
Oof. Oof. Yeah. She's still alive after the first hit.
I honestly kind of feel bad she survived that.
Uh,
As I basically just swung Snickerstack clean into her side and ripped it out as the wound begins to fester
mm-hmm.
and rot. Anyways, I should leave her alive.
You should leave her
No, I'm not.
alive.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna kill her. Attack. Second attack is 16 plus 15 to hit and
Yeah.
2d6 plus 8. So that is another 8 plus 8 for 16 more damage.
Oh, yeah. She is dead.
Excellent. She
She...
deserves it.
Yeah, she does. By the way, this one gets 2 attacks and gets +7 to hit, and has that aura of murder bit.
What the fuck?
Not only that, but they also, during their turn, has an ability to magically turn invisible until the start of their next turn.
What's the actual fuck, John?
Hey, this is what the dungeon put in. Imagine, this is level 2 groove.
If you were to ever throw this dungeon at me with the knowledge I have now and with a level 2 character, my immediate vote would be, well, we found where they were. The guard can handle it. I don't need 200 gold pieces. That guy can suck it. He can deal with the murder hobo cultist.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's just dumb, isn't it?
It really is. Is this why you wanted me to run this so I could see how stupid this was?
Not necessarily. The only reason why I wanted to go through with this is because, number one, I knew you'd be able to handle it at this level. Number two, actually this lines up perfectly for your backstory and such. So
Fair enough.
it just made it to where it's easier to it was easier to actually go through this. It made it easier to prepare, honestly.
But I mean, just by myself, and with these guys completely unable to hit me directly, I've still taken over 30 damage.
Yeah.
And that's not counting the amount I've reduced. I've reduced probably close to 60 or 70 damage total.
Yeah. Well, part of it is literally the most damage you've gotten is from one trap or one hazard in the dungeon and a caster who had fireball.
Like I said, I've either reduced the damage or I resisted it. Or a combination of it. So I've taken a good chunk of damage and just said no.
Yeah.
How are level 2s supposed to handle that crap?
I know, right?
Someone just likes to torment people. Alright, I'm going to check the southern chamber first to kind of get a little better of an exploration down there.
Yeah. Let's double check if there's anything of note in here. Yeah. This just has a sarcophagus that's full of bones.
Okay, and the one to the east, I believe, was also a...
Yeah. This one actually is has all around the sarcophagus bedrolls.
Okay, so this is where all those guards were.
Yeah. Yeah, and that top one had a sarcophagus filled with blood.
Okay, I'm not gonna go fishing in that. So,
yeah.
Northward I go.
Northward you go.
Hey, a door.
Hey, a door.
Open.
You open the door. As you step in, I need you to roll initiative as... Oh, sorry. Rising from the water are 4 skeletons.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage. They are all around you. Well, not all
8,
around
9,
you, but...
10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. 11 total.
So, oh, they get advantage. Still got 11. So, rollies.
Yeah. Let me hit the button. D6. Rolled a 5. Okay, I get to go first.
Yeah, you go first. Yeah.
Wait, who rolled an 11? I only see the... Okay, that 8 plus 3 must be for something else.
The 8 plus 3 is their
Or 6,
first
I'm
initial.
sorry.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
for
that's right,
something
they
else.
got advantage.
Yeah.
Brain.
Yeah.
I completely forgot they got advanced for a second. Okay, I'm going to attack the one directly south of me.
Yep.
With Sword Strike. I'm gonna throw my cantrip into it.
Yep. He's probably dead.
5 plus 10 or plus 15. I'm sorry, for 20 total to hit.
Oh yeah, hits.
5 plus 8 for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Slashing.
Yeah.
And 3 more necrotic for 16 total.
Yep, he's dead.
And I'm gonna hit the one diagonally for just the slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 2 plus 15 for a 17 total.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
And that is 3 magical slashing plus 8. So that is 11 magical slashing.
Total.
I rolled really low that time.
Wow, yeah. He's still alive.
He's barely alive, and that bothers me. Do I have a bonus action? Note to self, get a bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm.
I need something I could deal damage with as a bonus action. What is this? Oh, I still have Eidolon's Calling. Or Eladon's Calling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I only used the resource
Mm-hmm.
on it twice, and it recovers at dawn.
I am going to say that it has lost its effectiveness since it's outside of Prismir.
Ah, so it's no longer a +1 club with Shillelagh on it?
Oh! No, it's still a +1 club with Shillelagh.
Yeah, that's what it does.
For a second, thought it was the thing that allowed you to call him.
No, that's what it was for. I could call him by speaking his name, but it was considered a +1 club with Shillelagh cast on it.
Yeah.
And it has 6 charges, so basically I could use Shillelagh 6 times with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just amuses me. And I'm going to take an attack of opportunity to step back once.
Mm-hmm. He takes a swipe.
Miss.
18.
That's close, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna object interaction action, close the door.
Okay. They are not smart enough to open the door, so that's basically the end of combat if you want it to be.
No, I'm gonna finish them up.
Okay.
Just let them kind of gather around the door, make it easy on me.
Okay. That is your. It is your turn.
Open.
You are being attacked. Wait, no. Yeah, you are being attacked.
Yeah, I would get in a reaction attack. I didn't realize they wouldn't be smart enough to open the door. It did miss.
It did miss. So.
13 plus 15 doesn't, though.
Yeah, you hit.
That is 6 plus 8. So 14. 5, 10, and I'm going to pump a cantrip into this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20.
Oh,
and that 20.
Both of them make attack rolls as you step into the room. They're shooting bows at you.
Oh, okay. I was so confused for a second, like, huh?
Ah, they were holding their action.
That's fair. Right. Yeah, I got a nat 20 to hit this guy.
Oh yeah, he's dead. But he technically actually doesn't need lopping off its head technically wouldn't kill it, so do the damage. It's dead, but it's not dead like that. If you want to roll, feel free to roll.
A creature is immune to this effect, but is immune to slashing damage. It doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or DM decides the creature is too big. Yep. Alright, so that will be 2d6 and a...
But I think
Well,
it
it's a
still
crit.
takes an extra 66 because of the crit. Even
No.
oh,
So it's 2d6, and because it crit, it'd be 4d6
mhm.
and 2d8. But
But
what you're thinking of is 68 slashing, but that's only for a creature if its head's too big to be lopped off in one go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So a creature is immune to this effect if it is immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has a legendary action, or DM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off with this weapon. Such a creature instead takes an extra 68 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's literally such a creature takes an extra 68 slashing damage from the hit. I would read that as either the one for legendary actions and the one that's too big to cut off. I'd say get the extra 68. I wouldn't
Okay.
say that just because it's a skeleton that has no need for a head, it'd get it. But it is
Okay.
going to take 4d6 and
Yeah.
then 2d8. Do you want me to bother rolling?
If you want to.
Because that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's
Yeah.
14 minimum damage.
Yeah, you're going to kill it. Just do you want to roll the click clacks or not?
Nah, I want to finish this combat up. So,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Okay. The remaining one is going to shoot his bow at you. Does a 20 hit?
Surprisingly, yes.
Finally, a hit on you, and it does 9 damage.
And it maxed out its damage dice.
That's its turn.
Five, 10. And I'm going to reach out. I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to need it to make... Constitution saving throw, as I'm going to burn one of my Infernal Conduit dice to get HP back.
21.
I'm gonna burn a seal so it has disadvantage. Motherfucker. And I'm gonna spend 2 of my dice to get back 2d10 hit points from this. Let me see.
Everything's fine, but that one fucking skeleton.
And of course, I'm going to invigorate myself, so when I roll, it takes this damage. You have a pull of d10s. It kind of increases your ill rigor levels up. It's an action. Okay, yeah, it's just straight roll, and whatever the dice rolls is what how much damage it takes and how much health I get back.
Yeah.
8 and 10, so 18 total.
Yeah, it's down. It's dead.
And I'm back nearly at full, because that puts me at 77.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I
yeah.
love that ability. I really do. Okay, and I assume there's nothing in this little alcove. It's just collapsed.
Yeah.
Also collapsed, or is there...
Also collapsed.
Okay. Doesn't really hurt to ask. Oh, there's more people.
Okay. So, beyond the hall, a flooded chamber opens up with rough-hewn steps climbing to the south, north, and northeast. The floor buckles up above the water line in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island, atop which two men circle each other with weapons barred. One of the men, a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and a scarred face, towers above his opponent, but is gravely wounded. The smaller figure is muscular and bare chested. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other, and has no flesh covering his skull. As you look upon this, first of all, the scarred faced brute you recognize. This is Mortlock Van Thamper. He is the youngest of the three sons. And he is a bit of a brute. How do you think during your engagement with Omric Van Thamper you felt towards this guy?
Well, just because he's a bit of a hard-headed brute doesn't mean much, really.
Mm-hmm.
It would depend on how he really treated Silva.
Mm-hmm. I would say that he seemed to be unaware of the politics of the situation and was taking the engagement at face value. So figured that since you were about to be family, was going to treat you like such and treated you all right.
And what was his name again?
Mortlock.
Mortflock. Mortflock, what are you doing up there?
At this point, the skull-headed individual disengages and runs away.
Like hell.
Yeah, and as he runs, Mortlock just kind of goes down on one knee. Silva?
Mortlock, what
I
are you
thought
doing
you
down
died with
here?
your family.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Like anyone has time for that. Hold still. That is a nasty wound. I'm going to place a hand on him and cast Cure Wounds at the second level. So that is 4d8.
Okay.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 5 for my charisma modifier.
Plus 5.
11, 12, 13,
14.
14. That's 14 health total.
Okay. Thank you. Mother has been helping the dead three murder people in the city. She's been making, supplying them so that if the Flaming Fist couldn't deal with these assassins, they could, she could make a vie for the, to become the head of the dukes of the city.
Well, at the very least, it sounds like you understand what your mother is truly capable of now. Now, let's get you out of here, you big brute, before you get yourself hurt further. What would your brother say if he saw you in this state?
I think he was behind this. The assassins tried to kill me with Omric, and my other brother, Thirstwell. They've always hated me.
I see. Well, then let's get you out of here alive and pay it back to fold.
Sure thing. I'll be sure not to say anything about you. Oh, if you want to do something about Mom, um, their payment is just in that room over there. And he points to the, uh, um, this room down
This,
here.
okay, southeast.
Yeah,
Okay,
southeast.
I'll go down there then.
Mm-hmm.
So what's in
Okay.
here?
You find. Let me see here. 3 chests. Let me see here. Let me see here. Yeah. There are 3 chests in. No, 4 chests, wooden chests, in this room. They're all locked, but with Mortlock's help, they're quickly opened. And treasure is found within.
Cool.
I can. Do you want me to just send you what they have in total?
Yeah, just send me the list in total. I think this is a good stopping point.
This is a good stopping point. So.
Red crystal vials with gold stoppers. Potion of fire breath.
But yeah.
5 spires.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. That's weird. Hey, but if they're spires, I could put the flowers in each one to match the color.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, this is a good stopping point. We're going to be ending right. Hey, everybody. Thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Um, Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.